today, what macros are, how I use them, how I lost the baby weight. I'm gonna put all that in this video at some point. As a precursor, I just wanted to say that now. I tried to make this video yesterday and it didn't work out. Because someone's going through a growth spurt and needs extra love. Alright, so I'm just going to make a coffee while I'm talking to you guys about what macros are. Macro is short for macronutrients. Macro means big or large, and then nutrients, obviously, you know what those are. So when you put that together, it means big nutrients. Just waiting for my coffee. Need a spoon. Is this open? Okay. So the three macronutrients are carbs, protein, and fat. With that said, that's just a fairly basic answer. Macronutrients, when you are tracking them, are tracked in grams. So how do you come up with your numbers? How do you figure out what your macro numbers are in grams that you have to consume every day? That is a good question. Let me tell you. There's 3 ways to do it, or 3 semi-common ways. 1, you can do the math yourself and put in your information. There are macro calculators to make it a little bit easier, but they're not always as accurate. And then the 3rd way is to get a coach or somebody who can do it for you and assess you better than you would probably assess yourself to figure out exactly how much you need to eat. Okay, let me just brief you guys on my history really quick because I know not everybody knows me. Duh. So my history. Pre-pregnancy, I was 135, 140 pounds, fairly lean, and I was over-exercising and under-eating. Then I got pregnant unexpectedly and used pregnancy as an excuse to eat whatever I wanted. Anything. I was just like, oh, I'm pregnant. Eat everything. So that was bad. I do not recommend to do that. Because after pregnancy, I paid the price. I was super overweight. The last time I was weighed, which was like 2 days before I gave birth, I was 180 pounds. That's like 50 pounds of weight gain during pregnancy. Then after pregnancy, I lost the baby weight, which is water retention, some other fun stuff, and Nora's actual weight. So I stopped losing weight at 160 pounds, 4 months postpartum. Then I started working with a coach because I realized I needed to get back on track. I needed someone to hold me accountable and kind of guide me, more so in the fitness side of things and weightlifting, because that's where I struggled in my knowledge. And then nutrition is where I'm more well-versed because I was a nutritional therapist, so I understand more of that side of it. And then, so Justin gave me my workouts, my macros, and he kept me motivated. He kept me on track, and he adjusted my macros based on my check-ins every week. I was with him for 6 weeks, and I think, so at the beginning I was 140 pounds, and then 5 months postpartum when I ended with him, I think I had just broken 140, so I was 139 pounds. And I was really close to my pre-pregnancy weight, but my shape was like, it was not what it used to be. And I knew I could do better. So I had to end my time with Justin just because we were rearranging stuff in our budget at the time. And then I continued weightlifting, and I continued the good habits that I had relearned after working with Justin. And up to now, current time, I'm 11 and a half months postpartum, and I'm 130 pounds, and my shape has completely transformed in the best way possible. There's definitely more work I should be doing, but I'm trying to do the best that I can right now. I'm just flexible dieting. That's what I wrote down I wanted to say. I'm tracking my macros, and I adjust them based on how I'm feeling. I will link an article explaining how to figure out your numbers yourself. I will link the macro calculators if you want to do that. And then I will also link Justin's information, his website or email or something, in case you want to reach out to him, because he honestly is the best, in my opinion. He's the only coach that I've ever had in my life, and I'd probably, if I ever need a coach, I'm only gonna use him for the rest of my life. He's my favorite. Even though I was terrible to my body during pregnancy as far as what I ate, my body bounced back pretty well, because I think it's because I was fit-ish beforehand. I took care of myself pretty well before, and I'm young, and it was my first baby, so yeah. I was able to bounce back okay. But for my next baby, which is not happening right now, for my next baby though, I will need to take it way more seriously and just power through the morning all day sickness and heartburn and just focus on eating right. That's a whole nother story. I'm not even gonna get into that. I could talk about pregnancy and goals and plans forever. All you need to track your macros is a food logging app. I use MyFitnessPal. So let me show you guys because it's so simple. I need to turn this around though. Okay, this is MyFitnessPal app. That's what it looks like. My goal is to eat 1,680 calories a day. And then if I want to add a meal, I just hit the plus sign and then hit food. I'm going to be adding breakfast. Even though I already ate breakfast, I'm going to add it in here to show you guys. The reason I haven't added it yet is because I wanted to show it on camera. Right here is my frequently used foods, so I can just scroll and find it. And if I want to select more than one at a time, you can hit multi-add up there and select multiple like that. So I'm just going to search it. I had oats. Old-fashioned oats, great value. I had half a cup, or also known as 40 grams. So I add that to my breakfast. Then I go back and I add a banana. I had half of a small banana. So half small banana. And then I also had some sugar-free maple syrup in there because I don't like bland food. And I had 2 tablespoons of it, so I'm going to add that as well. Yeah, and I can show you guys what it looks like. That's what I have here. It's a total of 202 calories so far just for breakfast. And how to track the macro side of it is you go up here to this little pie in the corner, select the pie, and it brings you to this other pie chart, and it tells you specifically how many carbs, protein, and fat that you have already eaten. So by the end of the day, I need to be hitting higher numbers. I need to be eating a lot more. I need to eat every day a total of 165 grams carbs, 140 grams of protein, and 40 grams of fat. So, going back to this, I've only had 39 grams of carbs compared to what I need, which is 165, as I said. So I have a lot more to eat of that, and same with fat and protein. I haven't had enough of anything yet because that was just one meal. At the end of the day, this pie chart will look different, and these numbers should read 165 grams carbs, 40 grams of fat, and 140 grams of protein. I am getting ready to have a snack right now, and I will show you guys what I do. So instead of adding it, like searching it in here, I'm going to do it a different way. Let me go grab it. I'm going to have a protein bar. It's a chewy chocolate chip pure protein bar. Only because I'm feeling lazy and I have a lot to do. And so instead of typing it in, which you can do just the same, if there's something you don't want to type in, then you can scan it. So I'm just gonna scan it, and I'm doing this. Okay, so it found my protein bar. It's 18 grams carbs, 5 grams fat, 20 grams of protein. And, oops. That's exactly what it says right here on the side, all the way down to the calories at 200 calories. I always double check the label to what the app says because sometimes the app isn't always as accurate, but more times than not, it's correct. So I hit the check mark to add it. Now in my snack section, I have added that. And if I go back to the pie chart, it will have changed and my numbers will have increased because I ate another meal. So they're getting closer to these totals, which is what I need to end my day at in order to have my body function properly. I love you. That was loud. These are lentil noodles. I don't know if you can see. You see them? Here, I'll just pull one out. My hand is stuck. Looks like a normal noodle, but it's made of lentils, which is also known as beans. So good for my baby. Hashtag healthy. Ingredients are yellow lentil flour may contain soy. This is golden compared to like the enriched flour that you use when you consume when you have normal pasta. It's not terrible, it's not going to kill you, but if you want a better option, yes? You scratching my leg? Now that she climbs up my leg, it's hilarious. She starts slapping me like, hello, I need love now. Stop making me food, mom, and give me love instead. Hey guys, I am making lunch right now. I just put Nora down for a nap, so I have to start her sleep on my little baby app. Okay, that's good. So yeah, I'm making lunch right now. I'm making a little chicken wrap, I guess, and I'm having this to drink with it. Feels like summer. Anyway, I'm starting out with this flat wrap. It is on the plate right here. It's just so big. It's bigger than my plate. I'll show you guys the bag. Hang on. Okay, so it is Joseph's flat wrap. It tastes just like a tortilla. So if you saw my Instagram last night, you could see that I compared the size of like a small tortilla to this, and this is like double the size and 16, 22, 6 less grams of carbs. More food for less carbs. So first thing I'm gonna do, I've already cut up chicken. I'm just gonna put it all in here. It's gonna be a big wrap because I have to have a lot of chicken. Like I'm gonna eat some as I'm doing this. Okay, I'm gonna put my lettuce. It's actually mixed greens, so it has everything, and the darker leaves have more nutrients than the lighter leaves. I also cut up cilantro because I have a thing for cilantro. I love cilantro and lime everything. And then this is 1/8 of a cup. This is a 1/4 cup, so I filled it up halfway with shredded cheese, cheddar cheese. And I know this is where I'm gonna lose some people. I put mustard on it. I would put mayo too, but I wanna have cheese with my dinner, so I know that mayo has fat and cheese has fat. So I'm using less fat in my lunch so I can have more fat later. Flavor of everything. And mustard is like 0 everything except sodium. So, okay. Then I'm gonna do some black pepper, which I'm almost out of. And I have this pink Himalayan salt. Pink salt is better than white salt because pink salt actually has nutritional value, whereas white salt, I have some, but I don't really use it. White salt actually does absolutely nothing good for you. So essentially, it's poison. When this has nutritional value and that salt doesn't, which one would you pick? It's kind of like a no-brainer. This is more expensive usually, but the way I look at it is your body is your biggest investment. So if you're gonna overspend on something and splurge your money, you might as well spend it on things that are gonna be good on your body. Do your body good. Keep you living longer. And we mend the bread. feel like a cat. Okay, this is what it looks like. I'll put it on my plate. This is my lunch. Alexa, volume down. Jesus, I always forget to turn it off first. So I'm in my app now, and I'm gonna select this main bar right here. And I'm now in my, what I have eaten so far today. I had my oatmeal for breakfast, as you guys saw, with a banana. And I had in my snacks, I had a protein bar. And then, now I've already inserted everything that I have for lunch that I just showed you what I made. It is this wrap. So what is in the wrap? There is 0.1 cup of shredded cheese, which is just an eighth cup. And then there is 2 cups of lettuce. 64 grams of lavish bread is the Joseph's bread. It's just one full thing of it. That's 64 grams. And then 3 teaspoons mustard and 169.5 grams of chicken breast. And I measured my chicken breast on this scale right here. So that's what I'm having. And after I eat all of that, I will have had oatmeal, my chicken wrap, and my protein bar. I can check my pie chart for the day, and now I'm at 76 grams carbs, 16 grams fat, and 81 grams protein. So I still have quite a bit left to eat while looking on this app. And I've already had 3 meals, you know what I'm saying? So I had the protein bar, oatmeal, and lunch. And that means I have 2 more snacks and dinner to eat in order to hit these numbers. So I'm gonna eat this now and drink this and my water, which I just filled up. All right, I'm about to have a snack right now. I'm going to have 1 chocolate rice cake and then 0.25 tablespoons of this peanut butter. So I'm gonna go in MyFitnessPal app again to add the food and scroll down because this is a snack. And I'm going to search rice cakes, chocolate rice cake, and then I'm going to add the peanut butter. And I'm going to add that in there, the correct measurement. And yeah, if I go back and look at the pie now, I'm getting closer to my total macros number for the day, which is 165 grams carbs, 40 grams fat, and 140 grams of protein. So as you see, it's getting up there, but not quite there yet. So my dinner and my dessert are going to have to finish off this in order to make me hit those numbers. But for now, we're doing good, and I'm gonna eat this snack. Hey guys, I am making dinner right now, and I just prepped half a cup of rice and about half a cup of, it's like a tri blend of beans, so just different beans. And I'm gonna put these in here. And then this is ground turkey. Jacob's home from work. And I'm gonna put a handful of lettuce and throw it all over the ground. Eat it, Chevy. Eat the leaf. Okay. So this is gonna be my dinner. This is a lot of food. I make big dinner bowls and plates because usually I'm starving at night. So I accommodate that. And to those who believe that eating carbs at night is bad, I just want to let you know that carbs do not know what time it is. Simple as that. It won't hurt anything. I've been doing it forever and I still lost the baby weight. Okay, so myth busted. Anyway, I'm going to have this for dessert. It's a Mighty Muffin with probiotics. And I hate the taste of protein, like in certain protein bars, and I cannot stand protein powder. I like the taste of this. You can't taste the protein at all. It actually tastes like a chocolate muffin with peanut butter chips in it. I'm also having my water and a diet root beer. So that is everything for today, and I will show you guys the totals and outcome on MyFitnessPal. Okay, so I'm back on MyFitnessPal app, and I'm gonna go to dinner. And I already added everything again because it's just easier to add it beforehand. That way I don't overserve myself. I can just plan ahead before actually putting it together. So I had an eighth a cup of shredded cheese. Oh wait, I haven't put that on yet. I need to put cheese on this still. I'm gonna do that in a second. Anyways, 1/8 a cup of shredded cheese, 1/2 a cup of white rice, 1 cup of the lettuce, 97.5 grams of the tri-bean blend, and then 141.2 grams of ground turkey. So that's all of this. Like I said, guys, this is a lot of food. It says heavy carb, high protein. It's gonna fill me up before bed so I'm not, you know, starving. And in my snacks, if I scroll down, I added my Mighty Muffin chocolate peanut butter muffin. That's everything I've eaten today. Just to recap, I had my oatmeal with banana for breakfast. I had my chicken wrap for lunch. And now I'm having this makeshift Chipotle bowl for dinner. I had for my snacks a protein bar, chocolate rice cake with peanut butter, and now this Mighty Muffin I'm about to make after I eat dinner. I hit 1,612 calories out of my 1,680 calories, so I have 68 remaining, which is totally fine. I'm never really worried about calories. It's about the macros. So if I go to my pie, which I just clicked on, and look at my macros, my total now is 167 grams of carbs, 41 grams of fat, and 142 grams of protein. When comparing the numbers, I am 2 over on carbs, I'm 1 over on fat, and I'm 2 over on protein. With that being said, I hit my numbers. Yay! That is the goal every day. They are a little off. I'm a little above on everything by 1 or 2, which is totally fine. I confirmed with my coach that I can either be plus or minus 5 grams either way at the end of every day, and it will still be fine. He had that as my leeway, so that's what I still follow. And yeah, that's everything. Okay, so that is how I track macros. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, feel free to throw those into the comment section below. I'm going to put links to as much as I can in the description box below. And yeah, that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.